Hi everyone, welcome to Tea Tuesday, and our wonderful friend Patti, Life with Patti, is the host. And what you do is you drink a beverage of your choice, and for Tea Tuesday you can talk about anything, you can do whatever you would like, and have something to drink for a beverage. Everybody know what I got? I got my sweet tea. Oh yeah. Sweet tea. Before I get going, you'll see two dogs, Maggie May, and right here, the Silver Lab. Yes, the Silver Lab is my son's dog, and his name is Ivar. I have him for a week. I woke up this morning, and I hadn't been sleeping very well, and usually I get better sleep in the morning, and all of a sudden, I looked up and there's Ivar looking at me. And Ivar is not supposed to be up on the bed. That's what my son said. You know, put a blanket on the floor, put him in one of Maggie's pillows. Maggie has two pillows. So I put two pillows on the floor for him, and Maggie has our love seat in the living room. Well, sometimes he was in the love seat. I'd get up and have to use the restroom. But I was shocked when he was in the bed. So if you see the dogs, I just wanted to say that. Now getting back to what I'm going to share with you is Brenda Gant. Live each little moment, y'all. Yep. Live each moment. She's a positive, godly woman. I absolutely love this book. It's a cookbook. It's her third cookbook. I've got all three of her cookbooks. And what I'm sharing with you, where holidays are coming up, everybody probably has their own way of making pumpkin pie. I do. But if you'd like to make a still, this is what we're going to chat about today, right here. And I'm also going to put it in at the end of this video. And look at my description box. It will also be in there. Okay, there you have it. It says pumpkin pie. Walt and Williams are the only ones in our family who have to have a pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. Oh, it's a must in my house. I absolutely love it. And I also like squash pie. My dad wanted, a squash pie the other day. And I wasn't feeling up to it. I didn't get to make him one, but I'm going to make him a little personal one. He'll like that. But one Thanksgiving, they both asked me to make one. I decided to make up my own recipe for pumpkin pie, figuring I'd have to eat it too. I put things in the recipe that I liked. I put things in that I like, but also I try to follow a recipe that I've had for years and years. And of course, I had to put a lot of homemade whipped cream on top. Oh yeah, everything I have has to have that. The recipe makes two pies, so it will serve a family gathering. I'm not sure what we're doing this year for Thanksgiving. Put down below what you're doing for Thanksgiving. You need 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, room temperature. Well, I know right off the top of my head, I don't use that. A 1/3 cup of light brown sugar, 1 15-ounce of canned pumpkin, 1 14-ounce of canned sweetened condensed milk, 4 large eggs. Well, happy to say here in Maine, egg prices are coming down, which is good. Went to the Amish over the weekend and we bought 2 dozen eggs from the Amish. They were $4.50, but they looked beautiful. They were great. A 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons salt and butter melted, 2 9-inch deep dish frozen pie crust. I had noticed in Brenda Gant's books, she uses a lot of frozen pie crust, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I do too now, for convenience, but I love homemade pie. Absolutely love homemade crust. Love the pie too, can't you tell? That's why I'm so fluffy. Okay, and homemade whipped cream. Oh yeah, nothing like that, I'll tell you. You want to preheat your oven to 350. In a stand mixer, beat the cream cheese, brown sugar until smooth. Add pumpkin and mix well. Add sweetened condensed milk and mix well. Add the eggs one at a time, mixing well after each. Addition, add cinnamon, ginger, cloves, and salt. Add melted butter, divide filling into 2 pie crusts. Bake until a slight jingle of the middle, about 45 minutes. Serve with a dollop of homemade whipped cream for a really rich special flavor. When it makes a jingle, that's right, when you wiggle and you jiggle, you can jingle too. Okay, life's little moments, giggling and laughing, bringing joyfulness. I can think of many times when William and Banks would jump out from behind a wall and scare me, nearly sending me to an early grave. Mr. R does that sometimes. So does my Miss Maggie Moo. Boy, what fun it was to get back. What fun it is to do the unexpected. And there you have it for pumpkin pie. Now, I'd like to know if any of you make your own pie crust, or do you buy the frozen one? I usually buy the 2-pack frozen one, not the name brand, the store brand, and it comes rolled up. You set it on your counter for a little bit and let it unthaw, and then you unroll it, and you can roll it out if you want, put a little flour on it. That's what I use. So I'm just curious if you make your own or if you buy it. I don't see nothing wrong with the bought ones. So far, they're not out of range for price, which is a good thing. And another thing I wanted to share is I like to go to the local, it's a Harvest homesteading store that we have here. And you can buy your seasonings there, and they're a lot more inexpensive than if you would go to a store and you buy it. You can buy it in bulk. You can buy a little or you can buy a lot. I like to do that. Start with all fresh come fall. I bought some things that I couldn't find, that I knew I couldn't find at the health food store. That's the word I needed. I just couldn't think. I'm terribly sorry. But y'all know I got a problem thinking. I ought to put that in my page so people will know that I'm just not playing around. I definitely do have a problem thinking and repeating my words or finding my words. I have what they call vascular cerebrum disease of the brain, and eventually it will go into dementia. And they say I'm in the beginning stage now. Go figure on that. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end it there. This is the book, and I'll share the recipe with you. Have a great day. God bless. I'll see you on my next video. Bye now.